In this lab, we will be visualizing a basic redox reaction by predicting the reactivity of metals in solutions based on their reduction potentials. So this will be a qualitative analysis. We will be setting up microwells which provide a convenient method of testing a variety of chemicals at once. These could be easily used to test the reactivity of a metal to ascertain its identity, or test the identity of a compound through a series of precipitation reactions. In order to test our reactivity, we need to first develop a hypothesis. You'll do this by constructing two tables in your lab document, a predicted and unobserved. In the predicted table, look over the table of reduction potentials and determine which metals will react in which solution. If there is a reaction, write capital RXN for reaction. If there is no reaction, simply write no RXN for no reaction. For the discussion section of this lab, I want you to develop a short rule to quickly tell, without having to calculate the voltages, whether a metal will replace a cation in a solution just by glancing at the table of reduction potentials. Then I want you to create a similar short rule for the anions, as they will work in the opposite fashion. Then, explain what is happening during a redox reaction and how your short rule is related to Coulomb's law. This is another lab where the exact chemicals used may change year to year, so verify with your instructor which solutions and metals will be used. Regardless of which chemicals are used, you'll have 6 solutions and 4 metals. You'll need a microwell for the analysis. You'll collect the solutions in 6 medium test tubes using 1 pipette for each test tube. For our procedure, first label your test tubes using a wet erase marker so that you don't lose track of the solutions, because most of them are colorless, like most chemicals are in chemistry. Then pour some of each solution into the test tube. A little more than half full should do the trick, and you can return any leftover solution when you're done. Set up your microwells in the same way that you have the table set up in your lab document to make it easier to make observations. Use a piece of paper under the microwell to label the wells. Next, grab at least 6 pieces of each metal in weighboats. Just grab a bunch at once because you can always return your excess. No need to waste time making sure you grab exactly 6. Next, put a piece of metal into each microwell. Then, use a pipette to put enough solution to cover the piece of metal into each well. Finally, wait a few minutes to see what reactions occur, and then clean the station. The solutions can go down the drain, and the metal pieces can go in the trash.